YouTube, and welcome to another little spontaneous video from VÄSJÖ Bike Park. This place has got it all. It's got jumps, it's got natural trails, it's got a closed lift. Yep, it's the end of season, it's winter, it's about 5 degrees below zero. There's already ice on the lake over there, and there's ice on the ground. This is going to be a fun session. So, what am I doing today? I'm evening it. Yep, I gave in to the pressure. My first e-bike, my first 29er that I actually own, that's not a loaner bike from somebody. It's a completely stock 2022 Orbea Rise H15. So that's with the Fox suspension, 150 up front, 140 in the rear. I've winterized it, so we've got mud guards all over the place. And we have this perfect little 3D printed bottle cage. I got about 2.5 hours of riding. The lift's obviously closed, it's out of season. The idea behind this video is to see how many laps I can get in those 2.5 hours and how tired I'll be at the end. Climb up, ride down, try not to hit the icy patches. I'm going to be riding it on trail for the most part. On the downhills you don't really need any assistance. On the uphills though, it's going to be very welcome to hear that motor whirring. Usually when I come here to ride, I do about 10 to 15 laps. The tracks are short. Pretty intensive though, so I mean you can sprint, you can be pretty damn tired after that. We'll see how this goes. Goggles on, seat down, first lap. Just look at that sun. Finally came out right earlier on this bike. It's heavier. It also pumps pretty well. Ground super hard. Did not have the speed for that. I'm not gonna have the speed for that. Alright. Pretty damn stable in the air. The beautiful thing about this bike. Whoop. Okay, let's see all the where the ice is. Super stable over this stuff. Usually this stuff kind of throws you around quite a bit. Pretty chunky. I'm offline here. Good to have a motor help you out. Now let's find the entry to that line over there. Whew. Oh, this isn't going to work. Too much ice everywhere. This is not going to work. I have to pick another trail. Whew. Whoop. Oh yeah, the brakes there. Oh, because they'll be flying out into the lake otherwise. Lap 1, 84 meters of ascent. Get back at it. Can never really get enough of the view over here. Alright, lap 2. I'm going to be rolling some jumps. I have no idea how icy any of this stuff is. I haven't pre-ridden it. And from what I've seen earlier, there is ice in places, like right in front of me here. So, I don't want to die. I've always hated this jump because it's right into the sun. Okay. Whoop. Perfect. There's a little catch bar up there as well. Yep. 164 meters of ascent, 2 laps, head up for a third one. So one of the reasons I got this bike is exactly this. I can come out to a place that's further away from where I live, or a park that's closed, but you can still ride the trails because they're public trails, and just do laps. I'm recovering on the way up, but I'm actually exerting energy as well. I'm riding a heavier bike. This bike is actually harder to throw around than my Santa Cruz Nomad. I've ridden them back to back. There's a sizable difference in how tired I am. Not just in the legs, but in the entire body after riding this bike. And there's just more trails to be had. I've got 2 small kids. I don't have time. For the same amount of time, I can bang out twice the distance, twice the number of trails, twice the number of laps, and come home more tired. So I'm completely sold on e-bikes for at least for winter training. Let's do that track over there. It's super steep and pretty tech. Let's see how this bike handles it. Where do we go down here, right? Oh, mommy. Remind me to put on some bigger rotors onto this. Okay. That went well. Let's see here. That's on the slide out already. There's ice underneath all of this. Okay, now I need to shut up and start focusing on actually riding. Whoop. This is the fun, slippy, off-camber stuff starts. There we go. So over the past 2 months that I've owned this bike, it's kind of changed my perspective on riding. When it's this cold, and this particular cold spell here was preceded by like 3 degrees above zero and rain, it made me want to get out and ride more. Now I don't know if it's because of the whole new bike day thing and you just want to get out and ride, or if it's because the threshold for getting out and just banging out trails is lower now. So I get to ride more, and I get to ride stuff that I wouldn't regularly ride, which in my eyes only improves my ability to read terrain. Coming up on the start of run 4, we're redoing the same trail. The view from up here is awesome. Still on 4 bars on the trail setting. Shimano EP8 doing its thing. This is the RS version, so rider tuned, or whatever Orbea calls it. It's tuned down to 65 Newton meters, so it's a little weaker, but also resembles an actual bike a little bit more. The battery this bike's got on, this is the bigger variant, the 540 watt-hours. The carbon version is spec with a 360 as well as this. I'll be quiet now. There we go. I think I'm through this. Yep. That was a little cleaner. I need to clean it up a bit, but a little cleaner. Alright, take a high camp right here. Whew. Oh yeah, that was better. Lap 5. Let's stop on this one, like I said. Not really sure what's happening further down. But up here, this is still rideable. You can't jump with this thing for all the rocks. There's a drop here that I need to check out. It does require a bit of speed. I think this is a good enough speed. Oh. Oh. Yep. I think I went a bit too far on that, actually, because I went into the buggy shed. There's another interesting feature here. Whoop. It's tricky, that one, because it makes you think you need way more speed when like rolling pace is good enough. 59 minutes in, we are pretty much on track for a 10 run, 2 hour session. Run 6. I don't know if that line is better or worse, but this is definitely better. Oh, good fun. Next up, just for shits and giggles, let's do one of the like walker's path climbs. So like up here, maybe. I was debating whether I should do the lift line there, but let's try this. It's the easiest gear in trail mode. This is steep. Let's put it in boost, just because this is. Man, this is hard to boost. I can't spin my legs fast enough to get the assistance. This is horrible. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. What is this now? Run 7? Let's go. Too much talking here. The pulse is already way up there. Almost went over the bars there. I still don't know the best line. Because I've written it a million times. And I don't know if like up and over shit is better, or trying to kind of like cherry pick what you want to go through. And then there's a whole debate about e-bikes in Sweden. They've really taken off as commuter bikes, but as mountain bikes, I mean, you do see them more and more. However, the last 2 months I've gotten like 1 or 2 comments from people. Well, like just now, a couple of runs ago, there was a guy on a regular bike came up to me and was like, "So you are pedaling up, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah, but there's a motor in here as well." The Swedish Transport Authority classes pedal assist bikes as bikes. Whoever takes care of Nature Reserves Authority has a different view on that. Whatever has a motor is a motorized vehicle. And motorized vehicles are not allowed in nature. A lot of the stuff around here in Stockholm is a nature reserve. So basically the technological advances have come further than the legislature on what is a bicycle. And that's not really a prioritized issue for our government. Nothing's really getting done and people are arguing in forums. I think they're a fantastic addition to owning a regular mountain bike. I wouldn't have only an e-mountain bike, but I think they're awesome. And it didn't take me too long to come to that realization. I mean, I tried a few, and as my eyes just opened up to a whole new world of riding. Sun's kind of hidden behind the clouds. Now I'm on run 8. And this is going to be a spicy one. I haven't ridden this track today, and usually it is pretty rideable. Let's see. Oh, okay, steep, but still grippy. Whoop. Have a bit of a boost there. Here, I don't know. Okay, I should have had some speed there, but this is okay. First time I'm riding it on this bike. Oh, that's great. Why did I put that there? Oh, because the racing line was there. I get it. We're looking good on time. It's an hour 29 so far. I've done 8 runs and probably more tired, or at least consumed more calories by the end of these 2 hours compared to if I were to get on the lift. It's more fun than being inside on a turbo trainer. You're training your upper body more, you're breathing fresh air. There's more like time overhead. You need to pack the bike, you need to dress warm and so on. I think it's worth it. Okay, back at it. The Devil Trail or whatever it's called. Up high. Ooh, that's a little too much speed. Good thing I can actually get on the anchors in time. from here. It's really easy to just dump the front wheel into that bush. A bit more speed over here. Into the corner. There we go. Whoa. Right here. Oh, this has not been ridden for a while. This is the race line. Run 10. Let's do some skippy, jumpy stuff and then head off into the woods. So the GoPro died on that run. I climbed a little bit just to catch this bit of trail. That's a shitty line. 10 runs in an hour 54 with a total ascent of 978 meters on trail mode with 3 out of 5 bars of battery left. I think that's awesome. I'm tired. Like I'm completely pooped. All right, let's hang out here for a second. Chill, rest the legs. Loving this bike, seriously. This bike is just so much fun to ride, and mine comes in purple, which matches my Enduro, my Santa Cruz Nomad. So stoked on that. I finally got the bike on the rack. Freezing my ass off. My hair's kind of, there's ice in it in places. I need to get on home, get into the shower, and chill for a little while. If you like this kind of content, like, share, subscribe, whatever bike you're riding, keep your rubber side down. Until next time.